Hello, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, we hit 25,000 cult members. I've been on a cloud, you know what I mean, these past few days. Hit 25K, full moon, saw X was good, which I also have a review out today, so kind of awkward timing for a live stream, but that's fine because this one is just gonna be a little hangout. If there are any new subscribers that made it to the stream today, if you have any questions, if you just want to, I host these so that new members can kind of like dip their toes in. If they want to, they can kind of get to know the mods or some of the other community members, some of the patrons, just a little welcome wagon. That's what we're doing today. So I also got some new ambiance on, and I love it. I found it like 5 minutes ago. It's so good. It's so cozy. I love it. Also, today's the last day of September. Tomorrow we are ringing in October, and I'm going to Disneyland tomorrow. And I think I'm gonna vlog it because it'll be spooky time at Disneyland. So, oh, thank you, John. Remember when you were at 2K? Oh my god, I'm calling my shot. That's what everybody's saying. Everyone's like 25K now. Like it's gonna be exponential. You're gonna be at 100K in no time. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. My goal like. I'm hoping I'm gonna grind so hard this next month. I'm gonna try to maybe hit 30K by like the end of November or the end of the year. That's this year's goal is 30K. So we'll see. We'll see. Dream sequence. Yeah, if 25,000 of you all donated $1 to the short film, that's true. We would be able to start production next week. That's true. But I do have a pre-production meeting on Monday that I'm excited about. So we're getting a lot closer to nailing down a cinematographer, which is like the biggest thing that we're looking for right now. And then we're also probably going to book the location. So we'll actually be a lot closer to shooting after Monday's meeting because once we get the location, then we'll know our shooting schedule. So that's exciting. Oh, hello. Hi, Mrs. Erica. Oh, thank you. I'm proud to be one of your cult members. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, sending an abundance of love. Yo, maggots. Thank you. I know. I feel like now that we've hit 25K, I really need like an official name for my audience. But you guys all, I mean, most of you guys all like being called maggots. But I've only recently come to learn that apparently I'm copying the band Slipknot. I didn't know they called their fans maggots. I like calling you guys my little demons, my little children, my children of the darkness. And I don't know, you guys seem to like all of them. So I guess I can keep using all of them. I don't know. Hello, Anthony. Retweet worked well enough. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Surprise. Yeah, this was a little last minute stream. King of the Dead made it. Hello. Oh, thank you, Noah. Oh, thank you, Desi. You deserve it. Thank you. Got a bunch of the mods here today. And Kyle, thank you, and Ashton, and Juan is here, and Ryan is here. Thank you. Yeah, we're just kicking back today. Like, I don't know. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling. Hey, Gory Tiger. Oh, you watched No One Will Save You? Yeah, I recommend that one. I definitely recommend that one. Thank you. Only 3 people in your Saw screening? Really? What? I went to a Thursday night preview at 6 p.m. and the theater was pretty full. And I live in like a little like pretty like elderly white suburban area. So I was surprised. My theater was pretty full. Thank you. Tomorrow is Halloween. Tomorrow's the first day of Halloween. And I still don't know what my costume is going to be. I'm stressed. I usually know by like August. Hello. I am not stoned. I've been sick for a long time. Thank you. That seems kind of backhanded. My favorite clown. I feel like conceptually I like Pennywise more, but I like David Howard Thornton's performance as Art the Clown more. Bill Skarsgård is amazing as Pennywise, but David Howard Thornton is I mean, he rips. Like, he rips. A queen has entered the algorithm. Yes. Oh yeah, and for the October challenge, I have like some graphics that I need to post on Instagram, so I'll do that after this live stream. I just keep forgetting. Oh, Tiago, I'm gonna pass by and say congrats. Aw, thank you. I know Tiago and I met, I think like, yeah, around when I hit 1,000. So it was like within the first 6 months of my channel. And then like within that time frame, like just a couple months later, I was flying out to London to stay with him for 2 weeks. Like we had just become friends and just started talking, and I just went out there. Same thing with me and Celise. Like, you know, we'd been mutuals for a while, but we had like just recently really become friends. And then I just went out to New York, which I hope everyone in Brooklyn's doing okay, by the way. Hello. Oh, thank you, Lilibeth. Yeah, it is a whole month. I agree completely. Yeah, I watched No One Will Save You. I also gave it like a spoiler-free review over on Patreon. I did it as like a double review with Haunting in Venice. So the patrons have an exclusive review for that one. Someone is a state of mind, and it's one that I am in all the time. Like now that I have this new setup with my camera and stuff for streaming, I feel like I'm always gonna have ambiance on now during my live streams. It's just so nice. It's so nice. I don't know if it'll always be like cozy fall stuff, but so nice, so cozy. Yeah, October 6th, not only Exorcist Totally Killer in the new VHS, but also Pet Sematary Bloodlines is still coming out that day, and I feel like something else too. I can't remember. I know the new season of Goosebumps, the new Goosebumps show is also October 6th, I think. I feel like there was something else too. It's a big day. And I don't know. Yeah. I guess I should review The Exorcist. I guess that's what I should do. But I also thought that I should probably give Pet Sematary a solo review as well. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I am a Marvel fan. No, I haven't watched the X-Men movies since like I don't know, I was in like middle school or high school. I don't remember them, to be honest. I feel like I would like them. Oh, thank you. Hello. Top 5 favorite movies of all time. Well, it changes, and it feels wrong to even try to answer that question, but I'll let you know my Letterboxd top 4 currently. Ready or Not, of course, Practical Magic, Dazed and Confused, and Roman Holiday. And if I had to pick a fifth, oh jeez. Favorite of all time. That's so hard. Like Back to the Future, definitely. Jurassic Park. I can't. I can't. I can't. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. If anyone's asking about OnlyFans, Instant Block. Instant Block. Oh, thank you. Yeah, everybody's watching No One Will Save You. Maybe I should have given that one a solo review. Oh well. Oh, thank you. Happy to have you as part of the cult. Thank you. Yes. Oh, it's going so well. And I was really bent also on getting practical effects, but I think I might have found another solution. Because I was just thinking like, oh, I cannot do VFX. It's gonna look so bad. I can't afford good ones, whatever. But I may have tapped into another resource. It's very exciting. So we'll see. Oh, the Haunted Coven. Yes. The Haunted Coven, of course. Yeah, no, I forget to make that joke too, because for a long time I was saying like, you know, welcome to the cult, welcome to the coven. I used it interchangeably, and then it just became cult. But we are a coven as well. Who is that? Who's Drill Sergeants? Oh, just passing through. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you for the tip. Thank you. I still remember older videos in style. Are you gonna react to some of the old videos in Celebration? You know, I did that on my Patreon so long ago. I think when I hit like 10,000 or something. So I'm probably due to react to some old videos. Oh yeah. Yeah, I should probably do that. I don't know if I would do that on the main channel. I feel like that'd be a good Patreon special, because a lot of the patrons have been around for a while. Yeah, I actually have done that before, and it was it was tough. Cause like I actually felt like I carried myself pretty well. Cause I feel like, everyone that starts doing YouTube for a while, you're pretty timid and you don't have that much personality. It takes a while to start feeling comfortable enough on camera to be like, I don't poop, I take a shit. Remember that line? Remember that classic line? Anyways, it takes a while to like warm up. So a lot of my earlier videos, I found myself really just cringing at the awful editing of it and like how bad they looked and the bad audio and all that, more so than my personality, which I already know that in past videos, like if I looked at any of the videos from the first year of my channel, I don't know if I would agree with a single thing that I said. Like, I don't know, because so many of the big horror franchises that I did those series on, where I just did those like 8 to 10 minute reviews, just no script, no research, whatever, just looking at like the IMDb trivia page. There, I don't know. I feel so differently about like all of those movies than I used to back then. And that was only 3 years ago, So, I shudder to think. I shudder to think of what I might have said in the past. But it's there. It's there. I'm not going to private them or anything. But like, what if I just wholeheartedly disagree? Because sometimes I do get comments on really, really old videos. And I'm like, why would people even watch this? I have so much better content now. And like people angrily disagreeing with things and whatever. And I'm like, I don't, same. Like I was 20. I was a fucking idiot. Like, I don't, I don't know. Oh, the plot. I thought I had it on the GoFundMe page, but the plot of Liked is essentially about this girl in the very beginning of the pandemic who she's very isolated and she decides to start a YouTube channel. So obviously it's a little bit of a self-insert, but there's a twist. There's a big gnarly twist. She, as she gets going, one day she returns home to find a screaming fleshy blob in her closet. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you. Yeah, no, same. That was another like huge reason why I started my channel. There's no one in my direct life that's, as nutso about horror as me. So I needed people to talk to. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Mistress of the Night. That's a good one. You guys also call me a lot of different things. I go by many names, Spawn of Satan, Unholy Ruler, Mistress of the Night, Duchess of the Darkness. I don't know. You guys call me Queen, Maggot Queen, Maggot Mommy, whatever. All of the above. Oh, from Brazil. Cool. Good to have you. I kind of love The Curse of Michael Myers because it's so stupid. Like, it's so over the top. The practical effects and stuff that are on display in the theatrical cut, love it. Love it. Yeah, I remember that. Did you follow up? Follow up here. We'll figure it out together. Thank you. I have not seen The Boys spinoff because I've been waiting to watch The Boys until the 4th season comes out because I like to just binge. I don't like to get really into a show and then have to wait like a year for the next season. So sometimes like I board the hype train a little bit late, like I did for Sex Education too. I started watching that I think when the 3rd season came out. So yeah, no, I haven't seen that yet. Thank you. Tomorrow your challenge begins. Are you going to stream any of the movies on your list? Yes, I am. So tomorrow, literally immediately, I'm going to have to abandon the very movie that I wanted to watch on the first day because 1, I'm going to Disneyland, and 2, because Hocus Pocus is coming back to theaters starting, I think, on October 6th, and it's going to be in theaters for at least next weekend, and I don't know for how long, but so we should all be going and seeing that. I'm gonna try to go to that for sure. The Familiars. That's another good one. Hello, my little familiars. Oh, cute. I used to have a familiar. I miss her so bad. Call myself the Lady of the Darkness. Yeah, sure. Yeah, every day's Halloween. My lifestyle just becomes socially acceptable for a month. I know, that's what I always say. That's how I opened my October challenge video. I was like, this is when the rest of the world decides to be spooky, so whatever. I hope everyone has a fun and safe day filled with tons of love. And what on earth is that thumbnail? The thumbnail for this live stream. I'm just really excited, you know. I'm just really excited. Oh, okay. I'm not trying to throw any Slipknot shade. To each their own. To each their own. But that was a funny joke. Let's see. Clown Week. Yeah, I don't think this month though. I was thinking about doing a week straight watch along this month though, because I'm like, it's October. It's the perfect time to do that. So yeah, I don't know when. Maybe in like the third week of October or something. So I feel like in the last week there's just gonna be too much going on. I'm gonna have too much content that I'm working on. Well, that's gonna be the whole month. That's gonna be the whole next 2 months of my life, honestly. But it's great. That's fine. We'll do a Clown Week watch along eventually, because I think that in December I want to do like a winter week watch along, a winter horror watch along week where we do like Misery and The Lodge and some Christmas horror movies. I think that that'd be really fun. And I feel like that's spaced out well because I can kind of do them. I did a week of watch alongs in August. I can do one in October and then December. I feel like every other month is good because that was kind of draining. It's kind of draining. Oh, you're dressing up as Hades. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh my God, someone brought a little kid to Saw X and he kept hiding under a blanket. Oh my God. That's horrific. If I were a little kid watching that, because I was such a baby with horror movies all growing up, I loved them, but like, you know, Insidious, that came out when I was a teenager and that scared the shit out of me. Scared me so bad up until I was like 21 or 22. Yeah, I can't even imagine my younger self at a Saw movie in the theater too. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't do that. I don't recommend that. Oh my God, I'm so behind on the chat. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying to like go through the whole chat because I know that there's probably newcomers here, so I'll catch up eventually. Recently found my channel. I'm sad it took me this long to find you. Oh, you're one of my absolute favorite horror channels. Yay! Yay! I'm glad you found me too. Have I seen The Haunted? No, I picked it up yesterday. No, I have not. Bit of a generic title though. Like I don't know. I feel like no, I'm thinking of Haunt. I was like, I think I've seen a movie called that before. Oh my gosh, New Zealand maggot here. We can now burrow to the other side of the world. It's Sunday here. Congrats on 25K. Aw, thank you. Oh yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. That's coming out on the 27th, right? So it's like a little later in the month. Love the ambient vibes, right? I need to like. I promise this decor looks natural. I feel like the wide lens makes it look weird, but I promise things are like spaced out in a nice aesthetic way. I swear. Chucky season 3 is also that week. That starts on the 4th. That's right. Hello. Let's see. Yes, growing to full power. That's what it's all about. I really wanted to do something last night for the full moon, but my boyfriend and I have both been really sick, and also there was a ton of cloud cover. So we couldn't even see the moon last night. Like we had this whole plan because last full moon we like went out and went to this really nice little playground. Obviously there wasn't anybody there because it was late at night. And I wanted to like burn some stuff, send it up to the moon and whatever, but we're just like some old geezers right now. From work. Oh, thank you, Micadelic, another patron. Damn, working on a Saturday. Thank you. What's your favorite movie that Tom Savini has done practical effects on? Oh, Creepshow. I'll have to look it up because I don't know off the top of my head. Like, I'm obviously a fan of his work, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Effects movies. Is that what I want to say? Like, which movies he's done effects for. I can't tell you off the top of my head Didn't he didn't do Child's Play? Okay, hold on. I'm looking up looking at this is what I'm looking at. He did I actually still have not seen Dawn of the Dead. This can't be it. I know I did Friday the 13th, but I wouldn't say that's my favorite. I love Creepshow though. I adore it. Let's see. I guess it would probably be on his IMDb. Oh. Woo. Okay, so not actor, yes. Makeup and special effects. That's what we want. Probably something from the 80s, right? Oh, we did the final chapter too? I feel like I should have known that. I guess I would have to say Creepshow. For some reason I thought there would be more from him here. Special effects, maybe that. Oh, right, he did the masks for the Black Phone. I forgot that. Oh, he did. Is this a short from Evil Dead? I've never seen that. Into Creepshow 2. I guess I really need to see Dawn of the Dead then, and the Night of the Living Dead remake from the 90s, because I've never seen that. Never seen that either. Oh, hey, welcome, Ben. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, from Ontario, Canada. Welcome. Oh, you picked up a copy of the Exorcist novel. So maybe a book versus movie comparison. Yeah, I definitely should do that. The Exorcist, was that 73? That came out in 73, right? Or was it 74? I don't remember. Could you want for Pet Cemetery? Yeah, I thought about that, but I had just done my big It comparison with the book to the adaptations. And I just was so in the mood to read for pleasure, and I read Pet Sematary, I think, right after that, so I didn't, like, take notes in the book or anything. I would have to reread that eventually, but I am gonna be doing one for The Shining. The Shining is what I'm planning on reading next after I finish rereading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which I'm almost done with now. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff on my reading list. Oh my god, yeah! I can't believe it! Like, Billy, a dirty dog. I never knew he was such a player, but yeah, there's like footage of him leaving Annabelle's house, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, like the buzz, Billy and Annabelle are hooking up. And then he was like seen out to dinner with Chucky. Dirty dog. Dirty dog. Anyway, some of my Halloween costume ideas. I think I told you guys last time that I really wanted to be Cliff Booth and the hippie from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with my boyfriend, but that would be a very, very cold outfit, so I don't know if that's doable. And then I started a list. Wait, I started a list. He was saying, "Oh, we can be Barbie and Ken," and I'm like, "Oh, so we can be like everybody else?" I don't think so. No shade. It was a good idea, but no. So, I thought maybe like the Ready or Not bride and groom, I could just thrift like a really, really cheap wedding dress and just tear it up and put blood on it and stuff. My favorite idea is being Jennifer Check and just some boy that she's killing. Because I can dress up and maybe get some sharp teeth and just have like blood all going down like a cheerleader uniform, and then we'll just put blood all over him, and I'll just like pretend to eat him. And then Bella and Edward was another one we were floating around, because I was like, oh my god, it'd be so easy. I just need like a chunky headband, a tight fitted long sleeve, and like a tank top or like a t-shirt to layer over it, because in the early 2000s it was all about layering and tight fitted clothing and like low-rise jeans, and then he could just wear like jeans and a button down, and we could just put like glitter all over his chest. That was another one. Or like Coraline and Wybie, because we watched Coraline together. But yeah. Thank you. Oh, nice. Gonna watch the whole H2O timeline. That's a good call. It's a good call. No, Pen Pal by Dathan Auerbach. Is that how you say that? Put it on my Goodreads list to take a little photo so I remember. Thank you. Oh, hello. One more day till October. Can't wait to try out that October movie challenge. Yes. And I will maybe just all you guys could also remind me by the end of the stream to post the graphics that I have, because I need to do that on Instagram. I was going to do like an actual post, but I think that I'm going to put it on my story and then make it a highlight, because no matter kind of how I cropped it, it just looks kind of trash. And I feel like it'll be easier for you guys to take my story and screenshot that, and just like it's set up a little bit better for you guys to then do it yourself. I shudder to think. Yeah, Shudder should sponsor me. They should sponsor. I love Shudder. I love them. Fans remind you about your old vids forever. You know, I gotta remember where I came from. If my videos were just good straight out the gate and I had no growth, then what is it all even for, you know? Yeah, I was so young. I really do. Yeah, it makes sense to feel different or re-examine your experiences from letting time pass and evolving with it. And thank God for that, because imagine if I just like held all the same opinions and was like I just had really like staunch opinions about horror that I just kept with me since being a teenager. Because I feel like I ran into a lot of those people when I was first starting my channel, because I was covering all the classic movies and didn't like a lot of them. Like all the Friday the 13th movies, I really didn't like most of them. And and a lot of the Halloween movies too. Even I remember the first time I watched the original Halloween and I was like, this is the movie that's got all the hype. Like, what is going on? And, you know, I've since come to love almost all of those movies now. But yeah, back then I just was expressing my honest opinions about it. And they're just these old heads that would be like, you little girl, you don't know what you're talking about. Today's horror is not scary. Horror hasn't been scary for 30 years. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm glad I'm not one of those people. I'm glad I'm not one of those people. It sounds hard. Yeah, they're arguing with someone who doesn't exist anymore. I'm saying. And oftentimes now I'm like, look, I'm on your side, okay? I disagree with her too. Anyway, you know, I've never seen Brain Damage. I've actually never seen that one. And I've never seen any Elvira stuff at all. Do I need a husband? No, I don't need one. Maybe eventually I'll want one. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, an hour and 45 minutes until it's October 1st. Damn. I don't know if I'll still be on the stream when we ring it in for you, but anyway. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, Ghost Pirate Entertainment. You guys should subscribe to him. Great channel. Yeah, binging is why I love being late to shows. I've been late to Breaking Bad, The Boys, Barry, Euphoria. Yeah. Oh my God. I forgot that I started watching Barry a few months ago. And I made it to like the second episode and I never went back to it. Oops. I finally went back to Buffy and I've now watched 3 episodes. Thank you very much. And then I had a dream. I had a dream about Buffy. I had a dream that like I was in the 4th episode, but like my brain wrote an episode of the show and it was so good. And I can't remember the details anymore, but like, oh, I remember how it felt. I was like in the show and was aware that it was a show, but also it was like real. I was like in it. You know what I mean? We've all been there. So I was in the show and the goal was to like get some information from these poltergeists that were witches in life. And maybe they were ghosts. Is a poltergeist not a human entity? Whatever. They had sort of like this like demon atmosphere to them too. We had to get information from them. And so part of that was that we had to let them possess us for a time. And there was like a time limit on it so that they wouldn't like kill us or like rot our bodies or something. It kind of felt like Talk to Me, you know, there was like a time limit for them being possessed. And I had to convince this witch spirit to possess me. There were all these clouds like broiling in the sky, and they were like purple and orange, and she was like this she lacked form, but I could tell where she was, and she kind of like swirled down and was like laughing at me because I like needed something from her, and I had to convince her, and she almost shot back up into the sky and just fucking left, and I was like, "Oh my god, rude, like I need your help, whatever." I somehow convinced her to possess me, and it like hurt. I felt it was so weird. I don't know. I think it might be because of the antibiotics that I was taking, because they've been making my sleep very, very weird, and I've like been suffering from insomnia and stuff. And it I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it was painful, and it felt sort of like a lot of pressure like on the back of my body. I ended up like stomach first on the ground, and I just felt like this pressure like seeping into my body and like making my eyes feel like they were bulging out and feeling really heavy and stuff. And then she was like in me, and then I was like walking around, and then I forget what happened in the rest of the dream, but I think I also got her out in time. It was remarkably vivid. It was so disturbing. It was so fucking disturbing. Yeah, so I'm really, really happy that I'm done with my round of antibiotics, and I still have a few symptoms, and I swear to God, if this sickness does not go away on its own now, I'm going to riot, I'm going to sue or the urgent care. I'm not going to do that, but wow, it's just been a time. It's been a time. I've not been sleeping well. Oh god. Oh, what's the update on the Rob Zombie video? I imagine it's gonna get pushed back. I'm cool with that. Yeah, well, because I'm working on my Saw deep dive right now. The deep dives always take longer than I think they're going to. Always. Oh my gosh, it got very dark and cloudy. Maybe I should turn my studio light on. My goodness. This is rough lighting. This is not my best look. Rob Zombie video, I would imagine that's probably coming out in November, because that's the next deep dive that I want to do after my Saw deep dive. And I don't think that one will take nearly as long as the Saw deep dive, which is proving to be a bitch. But anyway, because I would get the Saw deep dive out. Yes, I would get the Saw deep dive out faster, but it's a matter of I'm cranking out content this month. So no matter how much progress I'm making on it, I also have to prioritize getting videos out right now. So that's just an annoying thing, because I don't have like several weeks to take off to just dedicate to that video. Anyway, thank you, Desi. I'm not gonna be able to stay, but congrats. Thank you. Amazing how much this channel has grown. Stop. So happy to be part of this particular community. I'll have fun tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Hi from the UK. Thank you. You watched Insidious at 6 or 7. Oh my god, the soundtrack. Yeah, the score really it's the score really is a lot of the atmosphere of that movie. I would agree with that. More excited for Five Nights at Freddy's. Me too. Me too, for sure. Me too. I do not have he's not a witchy boy. No, not by a long shot. But he holds no judgment for me in any of my ways. So Day of the Dead is from 86. People are torn to bits. I still need to see that one too. Thank you. I really want to watch it. We do not have Disney Plus right now. We my family, my parents kind of go through periods where they'll stop paying for certain streaming services because there's just we're not using them. Nobody's watching anything on them. If we did have it, I would watch that. Maybe I'll be able to convince them to get it again for October, because Disney has a lot of good spooky content. I love watching Frankenweenie this time of year. Hocus Pocus obviously is on there. Thank you. How did New York compare to LA? Oh, New York, it's a walkable city. It's a walkable city. I loved it so much. In LA, you have to drive if you want to do fucking anything. If you want to do fucking anything. I have to get in the car just to go get some groceries. I hate it. I hate it. I want to live in a walkable city so bad. But I don't think I can handle the weather of New York. That's the thing, is we give up a lot to live in LA. Most of our money with a drive everywhere, but the weather is pretty remarkable. Like, it's just so temperate. I mean, it's getting worse now, but like, right now fall is happening and it's just so cloudy all the time, but it's still in like the high 60s, so it's like not too cold, but it feels like fall time. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Oh yeah, he made all the zombie movies plus Creepshow. Worked on 2 Friday movies and TCM 2. Maybe I would say TCM 2 because one of the only things I can really remember about that movie that stands out is the effects were crazy. They're so fun. Like that car scene when doesn't someone get their head like carved open or something? Yeah, I remember that was really good. Thank you. Yeah, no, I've heard amazing things about it. I do want to cover it eventually in like an original verse remake. Um No, don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, it's your all-time favorite book. Movie fall. Oh, I didn't realize it was such a faithful adaptation. That's cool. The Void. Yeah, I've seen Cube and the Suspiria remake. I've not seen The Void. At least Billy's a bi icon. Yeah. I mean, like, they're dolls. Like, come on. Like, come on. Let's see. Have I seen a horror cartoon called Creep School? No, I haven't. Oh, from Sweden. Very cool. Hopefully I already answered that question. I'm not doing a good job. I recognize that. I'm doing a very bad job, but I'm still determined. I feel like eventually I'll get into it and then I'll start binging it, but now it's just something that I watch every once in a while when I like don't have time to watch a movie, but I still want to watch something else before I start reading before bed. Yeah, Goth Barbie and Ken. I thought about that too, but then I'm like, how would people know that we're Barbie and Ken if we're goth? Like, we would have to buy specific clothing. Maybe from. Is there a goth Barbie? Actually, let me see. Goth Barbie. Maybe there's like a Morticia Adams Barbie or something that I don't know about. But then my thought with that is like, how people know that I'm a Barbie and that I'm not just being Morticia. Ooh, slay. Okay, that doesn't look real, but it's. I would just look like a goth girl. Like, how would they know? Ooh, a bride in black. It's like this. When did they make these? Oh my god, that's so funny. Look at Ken's hair. What is going on? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't think it would really work. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, don't be fucking weird. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Let's see. A one night stand. That's clever. I've never heard of that one before, but that's a good one. Yeah, I like the Jennifer Check idea. The film Drunk again. Oh, thank you. We'll collab on something. This is so funny. We keep bouncing back and forth because I was just on his stream the other day. Incredible. I'm so late to reading that comment. He's definitely not here anymore, but Film Drunk is great. Get him a Letterman jacket so it can be like that scene when she kills the guy in the forest. That would actually work so well because my boyfriend's a little bit of a beefcake. Like he looks like a jock. So that would work really well, actually. It would work really well. But I wanted to have like a kind of a prom moment with it. I feel like it would make more sense if he was wearing like the bloody tux or something. But that's a good idea. It's a good because he actually has a Letterman jacket. Hello, The View with Drew. Wait, I didn't notice that either. I didn't notice that either. I've seen the first Venom, yeah. I've seen the first one. Oh, my favorite movie genre outside of horror. I guess I would have to say action. Like, yeah, I guess I would have to say action because I've grown up loving it so much. I'm such a big fan of like Indiana Jones and Back to the Future, and I love the Kingsman movies, and I love Mission Impossible. So I guess, yeah, I'm a big fan of franchises, not just limited to horror. Hello, yes, another Saturday stream. I'm trying to be better at this. Oh, nice. Have How do I focus my work? Like my 7 to-do list. My 7 to-do list? How are you able to do that? I don't know. I'm just a very like I need to have a to-do list. I need to have something to check off to like give myself a little dopamine rush. Like it pleases me and makes me happy to complete tasks. So, yeah, writing them down and checking them off helps a lot. So, um let's see. Um oh, I read that wrong. I read that wrong. I'm not going to say the actual name. I used to like Jason Takes Manhattan and A New Beginning, and now I don't like them. So weird. I feel like I don't know. I think that with Jason Takes Manhattan, I could go back and forth. I think I could go back and forth on that one because there still is stuff that's fun about it. A New Beginning, I remember why I liked it at the time when I was 20 because I was like first exploring that franchise, and Friday the 13th, more so than most franchises, gets so repetitive. I just was so tired and I was like, "Oh my god, this is something new. It's like a who done it murder mystery and it's not Jason and this is wow." So I was impressed at the time, but on a rewatch, it's like yeah, it's not very good, is it? Not very good. uh, I should probably catch up with the chat a little more. I'm still like 10 minutes behind. Um, I don't get why people are so defensive about their horror opinions. I enjoy to discuss a film that we don't have the same opinion on. Interesting. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Keeps things interesting, you know? Wish my dreams were this crazy. I don't know if you do. It's like very it's they're so vivid. It feels like a memory. Like it doesn't feel any different to like my memories of yesterday. You know what I mean? Because like I was there. So now I feel like I have this memory of being possessed by a fucking witch cloud poltergeist. It's not a great memory to have. It's not a great memory to have. Um so I don't really recommend it, but I have gotten some ideas for horror shorts from my dreams. So I do really have them to thank for a lot of my creativity. Um, which is just the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. Not until I became like a real writer, you know? Back when I was a kid, I remember thinking that like if you have a job as a writer or something, you can just sit down at your desk and just start thinking of things. Like you know, you just come up with something. Like creative people just they can just do that. You can just sit down and think of something. And and then like I don't know, a few years ago when I first started to like direct shorts in college and stuff, I started to kind of feel like a fraud because I'm like, how much are these ideas even really mine? Because they just come to me when I'm like about to fall asleep at night or like in my dreams. And like I don't feel responsible for them. They just come to me. It's like but then when I was doing my research on it and doing like a bunch of research into Stephen King himself and how he would talk about that in the early stages of his career, he just had so many stories inside of him that just would pour out of him and that he didn't feel like he was writing them, but rather that he was just recording them as they came through his head. And I'm like, okay, thank God. That's I'm not like a fraud or something, but I mean, not that I would be, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's very weird to feel detached from your own ideas because they did come from your brain, but they don't really feel like they come from you. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, Pulp Fiction, that's a really popular one. I know that's a really popular one. We need to watch that movie still. Hello. Um, Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better. I just it's just hanging around. Um oh, excuse me. Top 3 horror franchises. I ranked them a while back, and if I remember correctly, I think my top 3 were Scream, Child's Play, and I think Final Destination. But now that would definitely change. I didn't realize how much I loved Saw until my last watch of the franchise. Like, there's not the only movie of that franchise that I simply don't like is Spiral. And I actually haven't rewatched that one yet because I need to for my deep dive, but I have not wanted to. So, yeah. Saw might be top 3 now. I don't know. Scream is probably always going to be number 1. Saw is up there, and I love Child's Play so much. It's been a little bit hard. It's been a little bit hard to be a Child's Play defender with season 2 of Chucky. There's been some hard times for Child's Play fans, I feel like, and what we've had to, defend and push through. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I really love Halloween as well. I want to say Nightmare on Elm Street, but there's really only a couple movies of that franchise that I really love. And Halloween, it's kind of the same thing, but also just the sheer quantity of movies in that franchise, I feel like it's not really fair, and so many of them are also bad, so it's like, anyway, love the Fever Dreams, yeah. Oh yeah, of course, the watch-alongs are not going anywhere. I'll do those till for forever. Just forever. I also thought, because like when I signed off a stream the other day, I was like, wait, I could do a watch-along like this? But then I wouldn't, like, I feel like you wouldn't really be able to see my face, and I'd have to turn around this way. And I guess I could watch the movie through my screen. But I don't know. I feel like that would just be copyright city. I feel like that'd be really bad news. Be a bad idea. No, people have told me to watch that for so long, though. I want to watch Twin Peaks. Trust me. Trust me. Fever Dreams could be great potential scenes. Yeah, exactly. If only I could remember them. I don't remember them. Oh, and also having a vivid recollection is important for art to me. Yeah, I can't believe there's people just walking around out there that never remember their dreams. Like, some people think that they don't have dreams because they just don't remember them. I think that's crazy. I'm so active in my sleep. I'm like walking around hella realms. Thank you. Oh, Hocus Pocus and Werewolf by Night are both on Hulu. Oh, that's good to know. It's good to know, but also go see Hocus Pocus in the theater. Do it. Do it. I'm doing it. Oh, no, I love London for the same reason. I love London. Been there a couple times. Yep, and you can just walk everywhere, take the tube. It's great. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate that. Yeah, all the Halloween Town movies are on there. I do have the first 2 on DVD, though, so. Yeah, Dark Harvest is coming out. Oh my gosh. We haven't talked about this on a live stream yet, but I posted about it on my Instagram. Because, excuse me, we've been talking about that movie for like the better part of 2 years. Just wondering what's happening with it, like what the hell is going on with it. Yeah. I have not seen that. Cannot say. I also have not seen May, but it's been recommended to me a lot. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Gender swap Barbie and Ken. That was my idea. That was my idea. And he wasn't really with it. Ugh. He wasn't really down. I think it'll be a while before I could convince him to like cross-dress. Am I gonna do Oscars predictions? I probably will. Yeah. I did that on Patreon this year and it was really fun. But I feel like I have not been keeping up with movies as well this year as I was last year, just because last year there was so much good stuff coming out because of like the pandemic delays. Just so much good stuff was coming out last year. Oh, new cult member. Yay. Yay. So yeah, this year I'll still do it, but I don't know if I'll do as good of a job. And of course the Oscars will still happen, but slim pickings this year a bit. My MBTI personality type, is that the like INFP, INFJ or whatever? I'm one of those, by the way. I haven't taken that test in so long, and I feel like I took it in high school and I was a very different person at that time. So, I don't know what I would be now. Because I know that like when I first took it, I definitely was like, got one of the introverted ones. Also, I think I'm going to turn the light off now. Now I feel like I'm kind of washed out. Ugh, sun kind of came back out there. Yeah, that's better. Oh, prom night Carrie. Oh, what I wouldn't give for that dress. I wonder how expensive it is, though. I wonder how much that costs. Let's see. Carrie, 1976 prom dress. Let's see what we can find, people. Let's see. That doesn't look. Oh, God damn. You know what? I should have expected this. Let me show you what I'm looking at right now. I should have expected this. They're all like covered in blood. Wait, is this one? Oh, Shein. Shein. I didn't. God damn it. Okay, that's not. Do I have to say like for sale? Oh, there they are. No, Shein. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Does anybody on like Etsy make those or something like handmade? Because I feel like Dolls Kill, they got it. I mean, it's $89 and it's probably just gonna be terrible quality. Target has it. I mean, that doesn't look very good, does it? That doesn't look good at all. No, I don't know, man. I would love to have the Carrie prom dress though. It's so beautiful on her. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Shredder. Thank you. Appreciate that. Never seen Back to the Future? I envy you. I really do. I really envy you. Get on that for sure. Really, I would think that you wouldn't like Jason Takes Manhattan because none of it actually takes place there except for like the Times Square scene. Oh yes, I have ideas on how to expand Somnum. I do. They would knock your socks off. I don't know when that would happen though, and I would have to actually like write a script. Writing a feature length script, I'm not gonna hold you. That sounds so fucking hard. I just need to do it. I just need to not be a coward, and I just need to try to do it. But I'm good with short films for now. So, David Cronenberg writes from his dreams too. Shivers was based on a dream. Look at that. Look at that. My brain. So similar to our greats, to our granddaddies of horror. Any other sci-fi AI horror stories that I like? I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? That's a horrifying name, first of all. That sounds horrifying. No, I've not heard of that. And also, I don't feel like I watch a lot of stuff with AI. The only other one that I can think of is the Child's Play remake, which I love. I love that movie. I'm fairly certain. Because that happened like 2 nights ago. And I've just been home. I've just been in the house. I relate to that writing process. It feels like eavesdropping. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird. Because I cannot formulate a story concept just by sitting there and trying to do it. I can't do it. They have to just come through my brain, and I have to catch it while it's there. And it always happens like right as I'm about to fall asleep. So I don't think I've ever showed you, but I have, I'm sure, a ton of videos on my phone where I like have taken a video of me like half asleep, and I'm just like, okay, and then the poltergeist witch in the cloud comes into my body. Like they're scary to listen to. But I have to do it sometimes. I feel like everyone has imposter syndrome with their art. I feel like their ideas aren't as good as they thought. That's not my problem really. I don't know. I feel like, you know what? I feel good about my delusion because you have to be so delusional to like actually make it in the film industry. Because that's the first step, right? Is like thinking that you can actually do it. And I fully believe that I can do it. So I don't think I really have imposter syndrome. Like maybe with my old content, sure. But I think that my old content is like actually objectively bad. And now it's like objectively pretty good. It can definitely get better. I'm sure it'll keep getting better and better. I'll never fully be like satisfied, and I'll just always want to be a better video maker, filmmaker, whatever, documentarian. But yeah, I know I'm pretty I pretty firmly believe I can do it. So yeah. Oh, Jesse, yeah, been a while. Good to have you. I like a good amount of the Friday movies. Like, let me think. I like the first one, just vibes. It's very simple. Also, Pamela, love her. I like the second one, Ginny. The third one, has never been a favorite, but I've only seen it twice. I feel like it's not that memorable, like in the scheme of the franchise. I love the final chapter. Crispin Glover is everything to me. Protect that man at all costs. A New Beginning, bad. Jason Lives, love, favorite. New Blood, love, another favorite. Jason Takes Manhattan, garbage. Jason Goes to Hell, I think slightly underrated, still not good. Jason X, kind of love it, so bad. Freddy vs. Jason, little missed opportunity there. The remake, not great, but I enjoy watching it, and I rewatch it. So, I guess overall, I do like the franchise more than I don't, but I don't think any of the movies are above like a 3.5 star rating for me. I'm gonna check Jason Lives because I can't remember what I rated that one. I gave it a 3.5. I think that's my highest rated Friday movie, to be honest. Yeah, unless the final chapter. Let's see. Oh, that one I also gave 3.5 stars. So, oh my gosh, wait. In my review in 2021, which that's not when I first watched the franchise. That must have been my first rewatch. I said I gotta hand it to Tom Savini on this one. There you go. Maybe that's my favorite Tom Savini movie. Yeah, stories feel like they're coming from you and not from you at the same time. There's a weird distance between the story and yourself. Yeah. That's why, I feel like going to film school for any type of screenwriting degree, or if you're like majoring in screenwriting or getting your master's, you can learn so much about structure, but I think like either you're a writer or you're not. You know what I mean? Anybody can learn how to write a script with a structure that's going to sell to Hollywood. Like essentially in school, I feel like they're teaching you how to pitch. Like they're teaching you how to sell a script. They're not, I don't know. At least that's how my screenwriting professor was, because he was old and just like the type of screenwriting professor that was so old that he thought that it was weird that pretty much everyone in the class had included a gay character in their script. He's like, how did everybody include a gay character in their story? This is like the 9th time that it's happened. And because we would like do table reads of them. And we're just like, yeah, I don't know, because we're fucking gay, because gay people exist. Like, we're screenwriting majors. Like, what did you think? What did you think this was? But yeah, he was a piece of work. My favorite Saw sequel, though, actually, I'm not going to spoil that because I'm going to do a ranking. The Greeks believe creative people were channeling the muses. That makes sense. If it was thousands of years ago and I didn't know what science was, I would probably think that there was some goddess of creativity just like speaking to me in my brain. I'm familiar with writing creatively and having the story just flow from the pen. Yeah, like it came from somewhere else. So that's like most of us. That's like most creative people then. Thank you so much. I'm really drunk. Oh, dear goodness. Drink some water, please. Please, if you just finished an entire bottle of whiskey, please also drink an entire bottle of water and then drink another one. Also get some food in you, maybe some potatoes. That'd be great. Some starch. Soak that stuff up. I appreciate it, but oh my goodness, take care of yourself, please. Dark Harvest gets rescheduled again. I'm done with it. Yeah, just over it. Haunted Burpee's back. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm only like 10 minutes behind on the chat. Oh, still, but I'm doing all right. A Wonderful Knife. I don't know if I've actually heard of that one yet. I also, when I was in the theater for Saw X, I saw a trailer for another Christmas like action movie. I think it's called Silent Night or something like that. I don't remember. I know you guys always tell me I would like May. I know. I have seen Summer of '84. Yeah, I enjoyed it. The Dark Queen belches. The Dark Queen, that was one of them. Couldn't remember that earlier. Shein is the worst. Shein, the CEO of Shein is. They're never seen the pearly gates. That's all I'm gonna say. um, least favorite, I could not tell you my least favorite. I watch so many terrible movies all the time because I'm always just sifting through for underrated gems, you know? And most of the time they're just bad. So, like I have a stack of movies over here that like this chunkalunka here, that is like new movies, physical media update, and then there's a chunk up here of like my anti-haul, and it's like 8 or 9 movies up there that I'm getting rid of because I'm trying to be better about like curating my collection and not keeping things that I would never watch again. So I've been watching a lot of bad movies lately, and most of them I like didn't even finish and like didn't put them on Letterboxd. So my least favorite horror series though, I don't know. I don't think about my least favorite things very much. I don't think I have anything definitive. My favorite horror series, hands down, is Hannibal. I mean, there's just no question about it. You got INFP. I think you're INFJ because you have that to-do list and organized trait. Yeah. I get the impression you like things neat. Yes, no, it's like a control thing for me, 100%. I need things to be very clean and very organized. It's just like, it's just how it has to be. I have the type of brain that I can't comprehend like when other people have really messy living situations because I'm like, just clean. Like if you use a dish, just wash it right afterwards. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, I'm just that way. It's just how my brain is. And it's a little bit annoying sometimes because I get really, really irritated with dirty spaces and I feel very uncomfortable in them. And it's all because like I'm pretty sure I told you guys a bajillion times about my like fear of public bathrooms and they really stress me out. And I will hold my pee all day long until I get home. I'll do it. Like I hate public bathrooms so much. Yeah, things got to be clean. Things got to be organized. Weirdly, the one time when I'm like not a control freak is when I'm traveling because I've just accepted that that's part of it and that like things go wrong when you travel. You make a plan all you want. You'll get stuck in the wrong country for 2 days. That happened to me. So, I don't have any travel anxiety anymore, which is just so funny because you'd think it'd be the opposite. But yeah, when it comes to my own environment, I need a lot of control. Oh, you already have 4 Halloween costumes ready? I'm jealous. You have Stu Macher, Ghostface, Trick or Treat Sam, and Cabal from Mortal Kombat. Sam, oh, I would love to be like a cute little Sam. Maybe my boyfriend could be like my lollipop. Please don't take that in a gross way. That was not in any way, like literally in no way was meant to be innuendo. So please don't. I didn't mean to do that. We're going to move on. Oh, how would I make a Friday the 13th movie? Oh, good God. Oh, it's hard to think of ground that hasn't already been tread. There's been a Cronenbergian Friday movie. He's gone to space. There's been a remake. They're making a TV show that seems like it's going to be more centered on Pamela. What the hell would I do? I don't know. Maybe like a prequel about Jason's first kill, which I feel like maybe that would be in the TV show, but yeah, like when he's a kid, okay. Then there's also still like the debate of, is Jason a ghost? Was he actually killed in the lake when he was a boy? Was he not? Like, there's some debate. And I don't know. Honestly, I haven't thought about it enough to know where I fall with that debate, but be something like that. Thank you. What do you want me to do? I gave you a whole spiel about taking care of yourself. What do you want me to do? If you put a super chat and no comment, like what did you think was gonna happen? The way you describe trying to get an idea is basically the same way David Lynch gets his ideas. What, like bait on a hook in the water of idea fish? Wow. 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 Pegging me up there with the greats. That's yeah, I tried to watch Bubba Hotep one night, and for some reason the edible that I took and the humor in the movie were like really clashing. I was like, this is not funny. Like, what is going on? This is a weird movie. And so I need to try it again. Just had a weird experience with it. I'm the same way with songwriting. It just has to come to me. I can't pick up the guitar and think I'm going to write something. Okay. So maybe it's just the same for everybody. I don't know why I thought I was like weird for that. I guess it's the same for like everyone. Favorite of 2023? Saw X. Listen, I think Saw X is the best horror movie of the year. Talk to Me is right up there with it. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. No, I think this has been an absolutely awful year for horror. I think it's been so bad. Everything that I've been excited for has disappointed me. Talk to Me was a huge surprise, and so was Saw X, because I went in with pretty low expectations. So I hate to say it. You hate to say it. But yeah, I can like count on my fingers how many horror movies I actually liked this year. Yeah, no worries. Here when you hit 1 million. I don't know. Are there that many people that would be into this niche horror nerd content? I don't know. I guess Dead Meat has a huge following. So what am I saying? Talking of Crispin Glover, have you seen his remakes of Willard and the Wizard of Gore? Or Simon Says no. Prime Crispin. Also, he has music? Did not know that. I also I can't get to every comment. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to check the main character syndrome at the door, okay? You're just gonna have to do it because I can't. I like skim and I look for questions and typically also gravitate to the names I'm familiar with because I know that they're not going to be inappropriate comments. So it's just the way that it is. Yeah, character is huge. It's definitely more important than a lot of the other stuff. That's how Stephen King writes. Oh, yay! Good. I feel like I feel like my expectations for Dark Harvest have just absolutely plummeted. At first I was like, oh, it's good. They're taking their time with it. It's not a rushed production, whatever. But now they just dropped this release date. I don't even know what streaming service or where we're going to be able to rent it. And it just makes me think, because there's no marketing. They just dropped it. It just makes me think, okay, it's going to be bad. Like they're just kind of dumping it off. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about it. Even though I was really excited about it. I was really excited. My spider Sona. I've literally never thought about that, but it just probably just like a very, very goth looking Spider-Man that also probably has like fangs and claws and really sharp claws. Maybe like metal ones, or maybe I can grow them. But yeah, I feel like I'd look a little bit like a spider actually. Oh, because it's Spider-Man. I didn't actually put that together. I just literally was like thinking about what would I want to look like as a superhero? And I would want to be some sort of spider person. Regardless of whether or not I would be an actual Spider-Man. That was dumb. I'm sorry. I actually do think because A24 acquired Friday the 13th, I honestly do think that they are going to put their whole A24 pussy into it, like into the bidding war. Like I think they're really going to they're going to stick their whole chest out for it. I really do. And I feel like most people will be pretty excited about it because they would definitely do something different, At least I hope so. Any tips for someone wanting to make a first-time YouTube video? That's a good idea. Like start with something culturally relevant because it's more likely to get into the algorithm. But for your first-time video, just it's not going to be good. Like, unless you are just a born natural in front of the camera. And I am someone who had done theater like as a kid up until high school. Like I have been acting almost all my life. Um, I love it to death, but something about sitting and talking to a camera is just so alien. It's so weird. So don't get hung up on that. Just do it. Just do it. Like, just talk to the camera. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be uncomfortable. You might have a little bit of like anxiety during it, and it's probably gonna come off. You know, it's gonna come across in the video. Like your first video, you're gonna look and sound a little bit nervous. Like it's really, really hard to be natural at it. So it just takes practice. So just it's my best advice. Just do it. Just push through the weirdness. Thank you. My bladder is very strong. But not when I drink. Not when I drink. And then also when I drink, my concern about the environment goes out the window. Like it takes that anxiety away. It's crazy. Oh, Freaks is joining the Criterion Collection. Very cool. You guys, Barnes & Noble is such a good place to get horror movies on physical media right now, and like brand new ones too, and movies from all different decades and stuff. I went to one in my area, and there was like a bin, and I don't know if they're having a sale on all their physical media right now or whatever, but there would be stickers on the DVDs and the Blu-rays that were like 30% off. And then they were in a bin that also said 40% off. So I got like I got 3 DVDs and 1 Steelbook. Okay, I got all that for $24. Like brand new, unopened stuff. One of them was a Steelbook. I highly recommend Barnes & Noble right now, and I thought of that because they have a lot of the Criterion Collection stuff. So, yeah, do it. A relative who works in Hollywood, he wants me to write him a screenplay. Years ago, I never did. I need to do that sometime and just try while I can. Just do it. I need to take that advice too. Jason is not a Deadite. Yeah, I never thought that he was a Deadite. He doesn't talk, and his motivation is personal. Yeah, I've never got the Deadite vibe, though I think that's an interesting theory. Never thought I'd join a cult, but here I am. Thank you. Oh, his masterclass is really good. I guess I should look into that. Creative process is magic. It is, in a way. Really is. I think someone might blow up if you get them high and have them watch Infinity Pool. Maybe. Yeah, I think I was definitely sober when I went to go see that. Was I? I don't think I gave that movie a solo review. Did I? That was in January, dude. That was one of the better releases of the year. Not one of my favorites, but definitely one of the better movies of the year. So yeah, Scream 6, Evil Dead Rise, and Saw X are the only amazing ones this year. Well, I would say Talk to Me too. And I also loved Renfield. That's totally like a dark comedy, very slapstick vibes. So yeah, I mean, I loved Scream 6 and Evil Dead Rise, but those were still like 3.5-star movies to me. Excuse me. Saw X, I actually gave 4.5 stars. Like I actually am obsessed with it. You're the only person in the theater because you live in the Philippines and nobody cares about anything but Marvel. No, I screamed and cheered all alone. Movie of the year for me. Good. Yeah, I in my theater when it ended, everybody started clapping. So I was like, oh, okay. All right, I'm around some kinfolk here. Okay. Crispin Glover's an odd one and super cool. He seems like he'd be odd. Yeah, he seems like he'd be a little strange. It's hard to say what I'm excited for because I have not kept up with what's coming out next year. I don't know what the slate is yet. And also it's been hard to say because the strikes have been going on. So I think we're going to have a little bit of a delay. Like next year might also be a bit of a slow year for horror. But I'm really excited about like Wednesday season 2, Stranger Things season 5. I don't know. As far as movies, I couldn't tell you. But I have a feeling that because Saw had such a good opening, I think that we might get Saw 11 soon. I don't know. Do you think they're going to start pushing them out like they were in the early 2000s again? I don't know if Tobin Bell is up for that. That man is, what, like 81 now? I don't know. Don't know. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna hold out hope. I'm not gonna hold out hope. Hello. Um. Oh, you knew? I didn't even know. I've been told you have to accept your first video is gonna suck. Yeah, it is, and that's fine. My first like 30 to 50 videos probably all suck. The first year of my content, it probably all sucks. Like you just eventually start getting more comfortable in front of the camera, and then people can start latching onto your personality. That's the only way to do it. Like, just how it goes. Yeah, we talked about this last time. Hope they do a Season of the Witch series. That's what I want. I don't even want a Michael Myers movie, although I'd be okay with it if the focus was on Danielle Harris and Jamie. I'd be okay with it if he like came in at the very end or something and she'd been killing people for the whole movie, and then they in the third act it's about their showdown or something. Yeah. Thank you, Gory Bits. Thank you. What do I have my sunglasses hanging on? I literally just have them hanging on thumbtacks. I really want to get like a proper sunglass rack because it's very precarious and they fall down all the time. And it's just tacky. Literally, it's because it's tacks. My mind. Yeah, so I need like a proper rack, but I don't have one. Yeah, talking in front of the mirror is easier than, I guess I don't really talk to the mirror that much, but I talk to myself like when I'm home alone. I'm talking to myself left and right. I'm narrating. I'm having conversations with, the voices in my head. with the layers of the thoughts in my brain, we just converse with each other. 820. Let's move past that. I love shopping at Barnes & Noble. Every July and November of every year, they sell all their Criterion Blu-rays and DVDs What? I didn't know that. Every July and November, that's so perfect because July is my birthday, and in November, they have Black Friday. Oh my God. Oh, peace out. Have a good weekend. When's the cult meetup? I mean, right now. It's happening right now. But also like whenever I have a video, because like I hang around when the video has first been posted, and I'm like answering comments and stuff in like the first half hour, and then here and there, but I'm there watching it with you when it first comes out. I gotta tell you, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I think for more casual viewers of horror, it's probably going to be a good time, and it'll be cinematic, and there'll be good effects and gore. I think it'll have all of that. But I do fear it's going to feel quite hollow and repetitive for a lot of us. Excuse me. I've never seen The Mean One. It came out last year, and it only went to a theater that was like 20 miles away from me, and I just wasn't gonna do that. You know what I mean? More creative than Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, wasn't it the same people? And David Howard Thornton stars in it, right? Anyway. Does my spider son need a half spider body? Ew, no, I don't think so. I just want like the claws, and I want the teeth. I don't want like a big spider butt. Nah, I'm good. You think it should turn into a TV series? With that, you can do whatever you want. Plus, Michael needs a new storyline. But there's just not enough. Like, you can't make enough story around Michael for a TV show. I fear. I just don't think it would work. Oops. Thank you for the tip. And again, I did what you told me. I drank 2 bottles of water. Okay, good, and thank you. I don't know, but there was no comment on the super chat, so I'm not sure what you want me to respond to. I'm very happy that you drank some water, though. That's good. That's very good. I guess maybe the cult should weigh in, because I know that people like the sledges at Sledgehammer Horror, they have like special little things that they do in video clips that they play whenever they get a tip and stuff. And they play different ones for like different amounts, and it seems fun, but I worry that it would get repetitive or something, you know? But do I need like a special thing that I do? Because on nights when we do watch alongs, sometimes I'll do a drink along. So like the more you tip, the more I drink, and that is pretty well. I think that's a pretty good prize. It's a pretty fair trade off there. There've been some watch alongs where I've gotten so trashed, but I'm not drinking anything today, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah, we talked about some of my most anticipated for the rest of the year when we did the horror news segment. I think that was last weekend, right? Yeah, we talked a little bit about it at the top of this stream. So there's the Goosebumps TV series, Pet Sematary Bloodlines, The Exorcist Believer. There's Totally Killer, which I'm like, I don't know. I'm decently anticipating. I'm kind of anticipating that. I don't know. And then I feel like there was something. There's Five Nights at Freddy's. Is there like a December release that I'm missing? I can't remember. I'm really, really excited for The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I know that's not horror, but I love The Hunger Games so much to this day. I love them. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. Have I heard about the alternate ending for Halloween Ends? It wasn't filmed, but it was confirmed it was an idea. It was going to show Michael's mask start getting made at this summer. I did hear about that. Oh, such cowards. Such cowards. They should have done it. They should have done it. It's like, come on. I mean, they were already doing something so off base and so different. They should have done it. They should have just, come on. Oh, yeah, Hocus Pocus is coming to theaters starting October 6th, I believe, at least where I am. So, yeah, go see it next weekend. And I was going to be competing with the new Exorcist, but I don't know. I personally would probably prioritize Hocus Pocus. Yes, he was in that one. Yes. That is the same. David Howard Thornton is Art the Clown. Thank you. I'll have to see your horror channel grow. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, it looks like a rack on camera. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Good. Thank you. Thanks, Christian. Love your content. Have you heard of a movie called Dark Harvest? Yes. We were just talking about this. I don't know if you just popped in, but yeah, we're talking about just how crazy it is that it's been delayed for so long. And I talked about it. If you go back to my video from like the end of 2021, okay, that was when I was only like a year and a half into my channel, so don't know how great that content's going to be. But I did talk about Dark Harvest in that video. Now that I remember, actually, I remember I like popped some champagne in it. I was drinking champagne while I took that video because I was like, New Year. Anyway. Yeah, no, yeah, we've talked about that, and I was so excited about it initially because I'm like, it's about this slasher villain creature, you know, ghost type thing called October Boy, and I was like, put that on a shirt, like tattoo that on my fucking forehead, like October Boy. That's so dumb. I want it all. I eat it up. So even if the movie's bad, I feel like I still want a shirt that says October Boy because I am an October Boy. Gosh darn it. I still think a Halloween anthology that had the Force driving Michael pops up in various places. So the cast and setting would be changing constantly, but the murderous slasher would be constant. Like a yeah, so like different killers, sort of like a whodunit in a way, but just different people don the mask, sort of like Corey. Thank you. What's wrong with a half spider body? It worked for Spider-Man himself when he was Man Spider. Just because, I don't know, I feel like I'd be a little bit self-conscious having a big old, you know, spider ass. Like, I just feel like it would make me self-conscious. I don't know. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. I know you're not so into working for other people. It'd be interesting to see your take on music video making. Yes, I want to direct music videos so bad. So bad. I think it's so cool because you just, I don't know. I just feel like there's so much more room for creativity. There's so much more like liberation when it comes to making a music video, because you can make it as weird and avant-garde as you want, and and that's fine. Like nobody complains about that with a music video, they're just like, oh, these are sick visuals, and I just would love that room to play. Would love that. Also, it'd be a much shorter process, I think, than like directing a feature. Probably about the same as directing a short film. It might even take longer because like it'd be a little more high concept, but God, yeah, I want to do that. My friend Leanne in the UK, she's a singer and a songwriter, and she just had her very first song like professionally produced, and it's so good. And I was freaking out about it, and I was like, "Can I please direct the music video? Like next time I come over to visit, like please let me direct the music video." So yeah, no, trust. I want to do that so bad. Hello, Tim. Oh, Sergio, thank you, longtime viewer. Oh yeah, Pet Sematary, right? Yes, and Thanksgiving, right? Oh, Hunger Games are free on YouTube with ads right now. Oh, good to know. I've got them on DVD, so there's another ending. They're gonna have Laurie put on Michael's mask and attack Allison. No, they were not. No. Well, thank God they didn't do that. Oh, just watch The Descent on Blu-ray. Oh, yes, it's so good. I love The Descent. Thank you. Appreciate that. Not a half body video, it's spider legs. Ooh, I don't want spider legs either. I don't want spider legs either. Oh, Leanne, I was just talking about you. I hope you were here for that. Thank you. Also ate some potatoes and it did help. Good. Another 6 drinks. Oh my gosh. Okay, just maintain the balance. Take care of yourself, okay? Make some very good videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, just keep up the hydration and whatnot. Oh, thank you. I love you. Mwah, mwah. I miss the stream. Well, I might go for like another 15, 20 minutes. No worries. Just came in, missed the earlier comments. Oh, that's fine. That's totally fine. Because I'm still not over it. That's a dead horse that I'll continue to drag out and just keep beating it because, like, what the hell is up with that? You know what I mean? Dark Harvest is such a weird, it's a conundrum. It's something I haven't been able to wrap my head around for like the last 2 years because we've all just been like, where is it? Now they're just gonna drop it on us. Like, okay. Yeah, David Fincher, I haven't watched a lot of his movies, so that'll be in the future. Yeah, it can just be bonkers, exactly. I've not seen this one. Sounds like I need to, though. The physical media release of The Descent, it has an underground experience where you watch along and there's a pop-up video on the side where the filmmakers Oh, that sounds cool. Is that a new release? Like a brand new release? Oh yeah, the story's amazing in Saw. I think it's easy to forget just because of like the reputation that the franchise has now. But yeah, they're very involved. The stories are very interesting. You gotta direct a music video. Oh. We gotta get on pre-production for that. Because I'm coming. I'm coming to visit you in like 6 months. Gotta get on that. May Leeds from Nick's Fears. She wanted to make music videos for years. She finally did during the lockdowns. They were pretty neat. Oh, okay. I have to check her out. Is that another fellow YouTuber? I just caught you talking about me. You hadn't seen I joined though. No, I hadn't. Good timing. Universe works in mysterious ways. Oh, she's great. Okay. All right. Yeah, and like, I know this is obvious because he also makes music, but like Rob Zombie also directed a few music videos. And then who was it? There's like a pretty major league director that had directed some music videos, and I can't remember. I feel like, did John Carpenter direct some music videos? Oh my God, I don't remember. Do I think Hellraiser or No One Will Save You will ever get a physical release? I might be tripping out, but I thought that I saw that Hellraiser was gonna get one. Barbarian, Listen, Zach Krager was teasing it, and it seems like he really wants there to be a physical release. So I feel like eventually we're gonna have to. I mean, we're gonna have to get Barbarian. We're gonna have to. Hold on, Hellraiser 2022 physical release. I swear to God. Yeah, wait. It's a. Well. Okay, they're on eBay, so they might be like pirated. TBH. But oh, wait, no. Paramount Home Entertainment. Oh, so yeah, so Paramount did release it. Oh, come on. I have to log into. I'm not going to do that right now. But anyways, I think Hellraiser 2022 does have a physical release that you can get. Barbarian, still waiting on that one. No One Will Save You. I don't know about that one. I don't know if that will get one. I don't really want to. I don't really have an interest in it. I haven't even watched season 11 yet, and I don't know if I will. I'm just not into the show anymore. And also Kim Kardashian, like, I don't want to watch her. I don't want to watch her. I wish I'll squirrel away some of it, but let's see. I think Halloween Kills, Halloween XI. Would that be Kills? Because that's 11, right? XI. Ends, Halloween 5, Halloween 3 are underrated. I feel like for the most part, a lot of people have come around to Season of the Witch. I would agree that I think Halloween Kills is a little underrated because I didn't realize how split the fandom was on it. Me and like all my friends love it. I gave it such a glowing review when it came out, and then I got all the comments that apparently everybody hated it, and like I had no idea. Halloween Ends though, yeah, that one I'll let you have that one. That's no pressure, no pressure. We're a very, very easygoing cult. If you're new here, there's no pressure. Even to like my mods, I've tried to stress that like if you have something going on in your life, there's no pressure like to be here and to moderate. Like there's no, because I can do it myself. It's a little bit harder, but there's, you people have lives. That's okay. That's okay. There's no don't feel the need to develop any sort of like anxious attachment or FOMO. There's always going to be more streams. You're always going to be welcome, so it's all right. Oh yeah, Michael Bay. Yes, I think that's who I was thinking of. And Paul Thomas Anderson. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, Christina Ricci. I forgot that she was in that. I haven't watched that video yet because I don't really listen to Doja Cat, but oh right, it was only in the UK. Ugh. Oh, it's reminding me of the colonies all over again. Oh, I'll fight England. Zack Snyder started as a music video director and shows. Thank you. Probably way more drunk than I should be. Yeah. Now drink. Dog. Maybe take it easy. Maybe stop. Maybe now is a really good time to stop. Just stop. And then just keep drinking a lot of water. Just flush that system. Get some nutrients in ya. Maybe have a protein drink. That's you're making your maggot mommy a little bit concerned right now. I wouldn't say it was shite. There were things that I liked about it. I just thought that it was very unfortunately generic and really lacked the most important quality of the atmosphere of the original film and kind of just seemed to lack just, the fundamentals of Hellraiser. It just was so dry and so horrifically unsexy. Excuse me. And that's not what you want. That's not what you want, okay? I don't think it was shite, but I gave it 2.5 stars. I didn't really like it. I'm sorry, I just got a text from my dad has a close family friend that's a member of Club 33. And so he's like getting us into the park. And he just texted me and said he has time to take us into the club tomorrow. I need to text back. I'm sorry. Just have to confirm the plans. It's so cute because he's been like my dad's best friend since they were in like 5th grade or something. And now he's a buddy of mine too now. Because we met him there after the Haunted Mansion premiere, and he loves my boyfriend. They like talked about cars and like. So, anyways, what was I just doing? What was I just gonna do? Oh, I was gonna look at my Hellraiser review. That's what I was gonna do. I don't know how I would feel about it on a rewatch. I don't really. It gives me the feeling that my feelings wouldn't really change. Yeah, that just sums it up. I just said so hurt by the blatant lack of sex in this. Boo. Oh, I wish you could read it with this wide lens. Like you can't really see that. But anyway, also I feel like I'm slightly out of focus. I don't know if that's just the quality of the stream or like, should I be back here? I don't know. I'm still figuring out this goddamn camera. I saw a clip of the new HS season, and the acting was the worst it's ever been. Yeah, and the whole thing with like Emma Roberts being transphobic. It's so hard when there's something that you enjoy, and then along the line you learn that the actor sucks, and then sometimes you can look past. Okay, I will clarify. Walk with me. Sometimes you can kind of look past it if their acting is like really, really good and transformative. You can kind of like forget about that if you're like supporting a director that you really love or something like that. And then other times, if the acting is not good enough or transformative enough and they remind you too much of themselves, then like it's distracting and all you can think about is like, like you're a shite person. Yeah. I feel like that would happen to me with American Horror Story. I'd just be like, why am I watching this? But that's also like, I'm not to rag on anyone that's watches it without any issue. It's just, that's like a me problem. I get distracted. Oh, thank you. 2022 is not scheduled for a DVD or Blu-ray. Anything listed as a bootleg. Oh, wait, but I swear someone else in the chat also brought it up though. I swear to God it was getting a UK release though, right? I hope so. I think it's a really good movie when there's nobody in your ear telling you that, the chanting is stupid and that it's bad. Oh, thank you. I will be able to pick that up in about 6 weeks. I'm going to go home for Thanksgiving. So, have I heard of Ice Nine Kills? It sounds very, very familiar. They're a metalcore band that wrote songs that are horror movie themed and the music might be intense for you, but they got the horror thing going. That Scream, Chucky, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Anus. It sounded like I said anus. I think you'll like them if you give them a try. Okay. Yeah, Ice Nine Kills. That sounds really familiar. Snyder's first movie was wow. Okay. That's kind of impressive. Yeah. Oh, I saw that too. I saw a clip of Megan Fox voicing a vampire character in a game. Yeah, people were just ragging on her, and I don't play video games, so I don't know like what standard to stack it up against. It seemed fine to me. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't play video games, so I'm not like accustomed to the standard of acting and stuff. It seemed fine to me. Oh yeah, a couple Egg McMuffins, some McDonald's. I only eat McDonald's when I'm in the UK, but it's like the best. It's the best thing ever. In California, though, we have some good old In-N-Out, or we will order some Taco Bell and get a Crunchwrap Supreme, but substitute the beef for potatoes. Perfect hangover food. Thank you. Do I do Hooptober through Letterboxd? I came up with my own watch list challenge this year, so I made my list over on Letterboxd. You can follow that, and then that's actually a really good reminder. I will post the graphics to my Instagram story because I need to do that. It looks fuzzy. I know. I don't know. It's because it's not a zoom lens that like I don't know if it has autofocus. It's a fixed wide lens. So I think it looks a lot better than it did when I was just using my like dingy, crusty ass like web camera on my computer. That was much lower quality, but it could be better. You guys don't know how many times I have gotten so close to paying for like an annual subscription of I think StreamYard Premium or something. Because remember I've told you it's like $50 a month. But if you pay for the whole year, then you get a pretty big discount. But it would still be like $450. $450 just for me to like be able to stream in high definition in 1080p and, you know, have the streams probably look better and maybe sound a little better. I don't know. I've gotten really close to that because also I really like being able to record in studio with StreamYard. Like there's other perks to it for like Patreon content. That'd be great. But oh my God, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. So I'm trying to save up my money right now in the Patreon and stuff to like, you know, because it'd be like a business expense, but oh my God, so much money. I mean, yeah, I didn't really consider that. I forget that she's her niece. I think some people are just like that. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate that. Happy October Eve to you. Yeah, she's my favorite Ghostface too. She's one of my all-time faves. Which that role I actually think is really transformative. I've never had a problem with that. But also, like, it seems like that situation was resolved. She's like, there's been other behind the scenes stuff and like blind items about her being a nightmare to work with and all of that. So she still doesn't seem great. But at least with this whole transphobia thing, she actually like called up Angelica herself instead of making like a dumb public statement. You know, she like called her up and they hashed it out and, you know, but anyway. Let's see. Oh, watch my review. I gotta ask, am I the only one that just turns her brain off for all movies I watch? I guess the ending to Bodies, 20 minutes in. Well, I like wish I could. There are some movies that I can do that to, but I feel like that's more reserved for action movies when there's just a lot of visual noise on the screen or like really dumb 80s body horror movies, stuff like that. Like there's some movies I can turn my brain off to, but a lot of the time I cannot turn my brain off, and it's annoying. I think I blame getting a degree in film because there's just certain things you cannot unsee once you've had like a professional education in it. Like you just can't. And so for a while, like especially when I was in school, it ruined movie watching for me a little bit because I was just so in the zone of like taking an analytical approach whenever I would watch a movie because I would have to like for school to write essays for whatever. So it was like impossible to turn that off. So annoying. I've gotten a little bit better at it now, but I still catch myself doing it and I'm just like, stop. Yeah, I feel like it's just really generic. The visuals are consistent, character's pretty good, story's decent. I don't know. I feel like the visuals were good. The visuals were really good. The characters were, in my opinion, bland. Like there was nobody in the cast that I actually cared about. The story was fine. It just, I don't know. It wasn't pushing the conversation forward with that franchise, in my opinion. Oh my God, I know. The director of The Love Witch is a loser. It's so sad. It's so sad. I stopped really liking the movie because some of the gender politics is turfy and I didn't pick up on it. I've only seen that movie one time. So actually, I couldn't tell you. Couldn't speak to that. But yeah, she's a loser. It's so sad. It's so sad. But yeah, she was like all over Twitter. It was the dumbest thing ever. She like misread the tagline of Bottoms, which I'll show you. not going to show you her tweets. I'm just going to show you the poster so that you know what I'm referring to. So, there's like bikini bottoms. A movie about empowering women, the hot ones. So, like, it's sort of like a double play on words there. So, empowering women, the hot ones, for one thing, implying that of like men and women, women are the hot ones, but also because the main running joke in the movie is that these two main characters start off feeling like they're just like untalented, ugly lesbian losers. That's like their whole thing in the beginning of the movie. So it's just like a play on, it's like, it's not that deep. It's just not that deep. And then the director of The Love Witch, what's her name? Anna Biller or something. She went on this whole rant about like how she was a real feminist and how she would never like use a tagline like that, because why are we only empowering hot women? Like, what even, like, that's an anti-feminist sentiment and blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, joke comprehension is just woo, went right over. I actually don't know what happened there. If she was just being like willfully obtuse, I have no idea. But oh my god, it was so odd. Yeah, it sucks because Love Witch, I really enjoyed that movie. A little scared to rewatch it now. I don't want to pick up on like turfy undertones. Hello. I've never seen Tron. I've never got into that one. Oh, I know it's disappointing. I know. One of my favorite movies. I know. I know. But with that one, it's like, I already have my DVD. It was sent to me, so like I didn't even spend the money on it. I think you own that movie too, right? You have that one. So that's the wonderful thing about physical media, is that if you buy a movie you love and then people in it end up being problematic or something, like, you're not sending another dime their way when you play it on your Blu-ray player. That's the amazing thing about it. And also, Anna Biller isn't actually in the movie. So it's, I don't feel like that'd be too distracting, honestly, at least for me. Dead Meat did a kill count on one of their music videos. That makes sense because they are in the acting union, right? They're members of SAG, so it makes sense they can't really talk about movies right now. Other fast food orders I frequent. I do not frequent fast food places, really. Like, In-N-Out and Taco Bell are the only ones. And Taco Bell is like once every 3 months or something. Oh, thank you. The film drunk. I'm blushing. Well, yeah, hopefully that goes through. I don't think people have really been having a problem. I haven't checked up on it in a while. Why isn't it popping up? Liked GoFundMe. Oh, there it is. Duh. Oh my god. We're less than 400 away now from hitting 4,000, which is when I want to that's when I want to start doing the giveaway stuff. I don't know why those words eluded me for 2 seconds there, but thank you. Thank you. I think it went through. Cuz we got a couple of them. And Daniel's been putting little drops in the bucket every here and there. Love it. Love it. Over 100 donations now. Ooh. Broke the 100 barrier. Yeah, that's amazing. So yeah, she called her. I forget which like news outlet. It was some entertainment outlet that did a little article on it because she like was interviewed by them, did a little profile, I think. I'm just talking about like, yeah, Emma called me up and was like, I'm so sorry about my past behavior. Like, I'm an ally. And then Angelica was like, no, you're not. That is not ally behavior. And then it seems like they, I don't think that they're best buds or anything, but I think that they worked it out more or less. Can't turn my brain off. Cons having ADHD, especially if I know the formula of how the movie works. Yeah, with Saw, so unfortunate. But I was surprised that actually didn't detract any enjoyment at all for me with Saw X, because when you're a fan of the franchise, you know the formula. Like, you just know what to expect. You're like, you reach a certain point and you're like, okay, so I think there's going to be two more twists left. Yes. And then there are, and then it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oh, I've had oh my gosh. Okay. Please stop. Please stop. That's not good. That's not good. That's literally like 10 times the amount that I will have in a single night. My sweet spot is like 3 White Claws. That's insane. I'm wishing you well. And is anybody else home? Is anybody else home? Please tell me you're not alone. Like, someone can like make sure you're still breathing in your sleep. I used to enjoy creative writing until I majored in English and encountered masters. Made me feel like I was only scribbling. Oh, no. No, that's not good. I hope that you still do it for, like, enjoyment. Favorite movies of all time. Oh, great choice. Oh, great choice. Oh, Maze Runner 3. I think I saw it in theaters. I never saw it again. Yeah, honestly, I mean, big ups to Shredder for that. It'll definitely keep me going during this October season. Yeah, so fair. I feel like it helps to always be surprised with twist endings in Scream films. Oh, they were the killer? Because I didn't sit there guessing who the killer was. I feel like usually the Scream films can still surprise me. Scream 6 was the first one that I was really like, God damn it. Like, I pretty much called all of that. I'm so upset about that. She just realized, she released a new book that I was dying to get. Oh, Anna Biller? Oh, you don't own it yet? Well, you'll probably be able to find it like secondhand, I bet. And no harm there. Have I heard of witches' stairs? Or type of stairs are used because witches can't climb them? What? My kryptonite? Wait, hold on. What the fuck is that? Witches' stairs. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. That's funky. I guess I have seen these before, but like, how weird. You just like, like 1 foot on each. That's so funky. That's so funky. Witches' stairs. What would stop a clever witch from climbing up these stairs anyways? I want to know the lore. Can't climb them. That's nuts. Why? Because of their pointy shoes or something? What? I need to know the lore about that now. Anyway. Yeah, I like refuse to rent that one. I do own it on Blu-ray now. Somebody sent it to me, so I don't really have to worry about that. I have the first one and the second one. But that one just, I don't know, it gives me the creeps. But I love Justin Long. When I watch movies, do I track whether the dialogue is unique coming from each character's mouths, or if any character could be saying the words? Oh, that's interesting. I guess, I mean, I've never focused on that specifically, but I definitely do look for like memorable characters, like characters that stand out that actually feel real, because it's so easy to write generic characters. I feel like that was like one of my main problems with the new Hellraiser. I was just like, I mean, these people are so whatever. I think it's exactly like you said. Any of them could have been speaking any of the words of dialogue and it wouldn't have really mattered. Oh, Michael, I'm blushing. Good to have you. Oh, what horror subgenre do we need more of? Folk horror. I need more. I'll never get enough. I will never, ever, ever get enough. Folk horror. Slashers always make their comeback every 10 years. Like, we're in another slasher renaissance right now because we had one in the 2000s and now we're going to have one, we're in the middle of one right now again. I wish that folk horror would get really, really popular for a little while. We could just get a bunch of them. Oh yeah, I mentioned getting a tattoo and an interview with Mike Flanagan as we hit more milestones on the GoFundMe. I hope that it's still on the table. I realized, I was like, oh, well, tattoos are expensive. That might not be a good use of the money. But once we book the location and I figure out who needs to get paid and we like get all the set dressing stuff and whatever. If there's any money left over, then maybe I would get a tattoo. I have emailed Mike Flanagan. I definitely need to send a follow-up. So I've already like reached out. But I mean, if an email from me is going to be real low on his priority list, it's probably like just lost in his inbox. So yeah, I hope that's on the table. I hope so. He's still a patron. He gives me $10 every month. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, and you know what? And I think that it almost makes it more special when you can find a movie that's so good that it blocks out the noise in your brain and you actually just get so immersed in it. It makes excellent movies stand out all the more, I think, in my opinion. No, I've never seen The Stuff. Oh no. Our ambiance, it wants to end. I'm gonna back up because I really like it. I'm not gonna be on for much longer. Oh my god, it's already been almost 2 hours. Jesus. Okay. The Stuff. No, I'll put that on my watch list though. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm getting blown up right now. The Stuff. Got people like they're congratulating me, my family congratulating me for 25K. My boyfriend brought me flowers last night to congratulate me. So sweet. So sweet. Sometimes I zone out and I think of things that are not related to the movie or show. Happens to the best of us. Do you have a favorite horror line that you love and just say for no reason? I'm sorry that my complicated life is an inconvenience to your perfect existence. That is a good one. And right now I can't remember exactly what that's from. God damn, I should know that. Complicated life is an inconvenience to me. Is that from Midsommar? No. Is it? I don't remember. And her weird run. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's from Scream. Duh. I knew that. I was like, I knew I should know that. That's from Scream. Yeah, so from Rob Zombie's Halloween. What does he say? It must be great living in denial. I must try it sometime. God bless Malcolm McDowell. Gosh. I love a lot of different kinds of music, but for the most part, psychedelic rock. I love psychedelic rock. I listen to a lot of like 60s and 70s rock and just stuff like that. Oh, Annabelle released a new book. The cover for it is so beautiful, like a painting. Oh no. No. We hate to hear it, honestly. There's also Witch Windows. What in God's green earth is a witch's window? What is a witch's window? Oh, like, wait. I'll share. Because I'm learning, like, crooked ass weird windows. That's a witch's window? That's so That's so funny. Is it like a farmhouse thing? I've never seen a house like this in my life. That is so funky. Wow, just like a crooked window. Wow. I guess I know how I should design my future house. That's so funny. I would end up falling down the stairs drunk and dying. Yeah, that'd be problematic, actually. Maybe I wouldn't put those in my house. That'd be a problem. That'd be a big problem. I have enough trouble with the stairs in your house. Oh my god. I need more girly folk horror. Yeah, like last year there was or in 2021 there was Hellbender. So good. Oh my god. That's why I love The Witch. First live stream. Just went to a homecoming game. Oh, cool. Fun. I think you're probably gonna catch up with the chat and then sign off here since it has been 2 hours. I wanted to shoot a video today, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I'll probably just grind out a bunch of Saw research today. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Just rest up. Tomorrow's a big day. Oh, you want a Cult of Thorns symbol tattoo? Oh, they would think you're evil. I don't think so. Like, I rock my Blair Witch tattoo. I get asked about this all the time. People ask about this all the time. Not just limited to my YouTube channel, like just out in the world. Like the other day, I went to Goodwill to like just do a little movie hunting, and then I went to pick up my prescription at CVS, and in both places, people asked me about it. It was like 2 people in one day. So it's bizarre. And then whenever like I go to physical therapy and there's like a new aid there or whatever, they're like, "Oh, what does your tattoo mean?" Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know. And some people are like a little, I can tell they don't know what to say when they realize it's like from a horror movie that was like really infamous in 99. A lot of people don't know what to say. They're just like, oh. Seen a few folk horror movies that take place in Eastern European locations. Yes, there are foreign films with subtitles. Very moody. Oh, I bet. I bet those are better, honestly. I think it's also why I love The Northman so much, because that wasn't even, I mean, it wasn't horror, but it's about all of the Norse mythology. It's so fascinating, and it's, you know, in a way that's folklore vibes. Yeah, there should be more children's horror. I mean, that's why like I grew up on that and like Scooby Doo and, you know, all that stuff. It's from Scream. I know that took me too long. That was embarrassing. I don't know. I still call him partner sometimes, but like in the beginning, it was more just to maintain anonymity, and I don't know. Boyfriend sounds really real. But yeah, I don't know. Just partner is like, because I'm very private, you know. I've been with him for almost like 8 months now, and he's never been on the channel. I've never posted him on my horror Instagram. Oh, no, I just recently did for the very first time, because someone was like, would you ever date a fan? And I was like, no. But just because, you know, I already have a man's. So now, I don't know. I just feel like it's more out in the open now. I can just say boyfriend, but I don't know. It was kind of like a privacy thing. Anyway, The Burning Zone. It's a great show about biological, with a guy who looks like John Cusack. About biology, do you mean? Or what do you mean? Taking a trip up to Sleepy Hollow? Ooh, fun. Any Village horror movie recommendations? I'm gonna say The Witch again. Because that is a period piece that takes place in a little village that feels so like period accurate, and just the vibes are there. I'm gonna say The Witch. Oh, I think it's funny you like the music of the 60s and 70s, not so much the horror movies of that time. I mean, I just haven't explored them that much, but yeah, historically the 70s has not been a favorite decade of mine, and I just really haven't seen that much from the 60s, like at all. I grew up on the 50s horror, and I just have a big gap with 60s. Music of the 80s, 90s, and thousands. I'm not really big on like 90s and thousands music, because a lot of it that's more when I feel like rap and hip hop and that kind of stuff got popular, and that kind of music and like R&B and that kind of stuff it does nothing for me. It does nothing for me. So I've never been into it. 80s music, I love 80s music. Love it. Who do I consider a horror fan? Everybody here. If you like are a big enough horror fan to join the cult of Haunted Hippie, you're definitely a horror fan in my book. Oh, thank you, Joanna. Oh, been here from the very beginning. Amazing. Sending all the love and gratitude your way. Thank you. Rude. Because I'm washed out. I don't have professional lighting right now. I'm just using the window. Yeah, Pinocchio, the stop motion. I think any adaptation of Pinocchio is creepy, honestly. I don't like Pinocchio. But the Del Toro movie was fantastic. Definitely earned its like best animated feature win. Wishmaster. I watched that like 2 years ago, but I never watched the rest of the franchise because I didn't really like it. It's about biological warfare. Oh, okay. Oh, ooh. So it's like a pandemic movie, kind of? I don't know, man. I hear like that's the only movie of the franchise that people will like go to their grave just like defending as the best of the franchise, like better than the original because like Brad Dourif, etc., whatever. I don't know. People kind of talk up that one a lot. I haven't been here in a while. Well, good to have you back. Remember, you had like 5K subs. Oh my god, that would have been. When did I hit 5K? That was because it took me 6 months to reach my first 1,000. And then I feel like it might have been the spooky season after that. Did it take me like a year and a half, I think, to hit like 5,000? Was it longer than that? I don't remember. Wow, that's crazy. That would have been a while ago, I think. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna wrap things up here. When I watch the scary movie films, even though they spoof your favorite movies, I think they're funny but kind of trashy. The last time that I tried to watch those, I felt that they were like some of the worst things I'd ever seen. Like there was hardly a lick of any true comedy, and the entire every single comedic element of it was just being offensive. Like, I mean, not a single one of those movies doesn't have at least like several like fat phobic or racist or transphobic or misogynistic jokes. Like they're literally just offensive. Like I hated them. I hated them so much. Because I just don't think that's funny. Like there's a type of humor that like back in the early 2000s when they were coming out it was like obviously acceptable back then. Because with comedy, it's like one of the main purposes of it is to be pushing the envelope. Like that's how some comedians fully operate, is like they just their method of comedy is just like pushing the limit, like just, like edgy humor. And that's all those are. And so 20 years later, it's just nothing about them is funny to me. It's just offensive. Good night to my people across the pond. Thanks for staying for a little bit. Yeah, so good night to anybody across the pond. Happy October Eve. I believe that no, it's not quite Halloween the 1st yet for my European people, but you're getting close to it. I'm jealous. I'm excited to ring it in, especially tomorrow. So I'll be vlogging tomorrow, but if you haven't checked it out, I did post my Saw X review today, so go check that out. And then a bunch of other content coming this week, like Disneyland vlog, Saw ranking, a new physical media update, top 50 horror movies of the 1980s. Like that's a bunch of stuff that's all coming out probably before my Saw deep dive that you also have to look forward to. My God, so much to look forward to. Gonna get back to doing watch alongs next week, finishing up we'll be finishing up Rob Zombie. I have to decide between that and like following along with my watch list challenge. Why are words eluding me like that? I need to sign off. Have a great day. To the person that was drinking a lot, I sincerely hope that you are being cared for. I hope that you're okay. Keep drinking water. Eat some more potatoes. Take care of yourself. All right. Happy October, everyone. I love ya. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.